I remember staring at my screen trying to understand what a sigmoid function was, while I hadn't even figured out how loops work in Python. So everyone online was saying start with TensorFlow, do a 10-hour course, you need to learn maths first, but all that did was just burn me out. So in this video, I'm sharing a clear 5-step roadmap for learning machine learning 2025 the smart way. Not just what you learn, but how to learn it without giving up halfway. So when I first started, I downloaded every resource I could find, dozens of courses, PDFs, YouTube playlists, you name it. But the truth is, you don't need everything. So this is what I'd do if I was to start over again. Step number 1, make sure you learn Python the right way. So machine learning without Python is like trying to cook without fire, you get what I'm saying? Start with the basics. As far as Python is concerned, such as variables, conditionals, loops, functions, you don't need to build apps, just know how to read and write basic code first. Then you can go ahead and build mini projects, build projects. That is the easiest way you get to learn programming. So for step number 2, we have Pandas, NumPy, and real datasets. Be conversant with that. So most machine learning isn't about building models. It's about handling data first. Learn how to use Pandas to explore, filter, group, and clean data. NumPy is also useful when you're starting to build your own math-based functions. So you can go ahead and start with simple datasets. You can go ahead and check out Kaggle. They have free datasets that you can work on. And also don't worry if your data is messy. That is how real-world data looks like. Step number 3, go ahead and use the AI tools such as ChatGPT without letting it ruin you because you're learning. Let's be honest, ChatGPT and Copilot makes things easier, but if all you do is copy-paste, when will you grow? How will you learn? So use AI tools like mentors, a teacher, and ask the right questions. And after copying code, you can go ahead and pause. Run it step by step, use print to debug, and ask ChatGPT to quiz you on the concept so that you get to understand if at all you understood. It's not about not using AI. It's about using the AI but using it the right way. We also have GitHub Copilot, which can save you time, but it can also become a crutch. Use it like auto-suggest, not auto-solve. Don't blindly accept every line. What helped me was typing code, then seeing what Copilot suggests. Then I'd go ahead and pause to understand why it suggested that. And if I'm not okay with that, I go back to ChatGPT to cross-check. That is how you learn, from suggestion and not just the output. And also another crucial point, step number 5, math. Math matters, let me be honest. You don't need to be a math genius. And when you're starting out, you don't need to know everything. You can first start with the basics, such as understanding what is mean, median, standard deviation, what a loss function is, what is overfitting, underfitting, things like that. And think of math as a way behind the code because you cannot troubleshoot without it, so make sure you learn it. So another thing that helped me out is being part of a community. Learning alone can be a bit frustrating and chances of you giving up halfway might be there. So the best thing is that you can join a community with whom you have similar goals. So for me, I joined Kaggle community. Kaggle is not just about winning, it's about learning from others. At the same time, they have free courses there, so it is an added advantage. Start with beginner competitions, read top notebooks, try reproducing them line by line as you learn. Then go ahead and join discussions, ask questions. The community is a gold mine if you engage. And as you're doing all this, remember to document your work so you can go ahead and have a portfolio, build a habit of documenting what you're doing. So push your code. For me, I push my code to GitHub. Write a short readme, create a learning log. So this is my final tip. You don't need to master everything before starting. You need curiosity, consistency, and the courage to be a beginner. If this helped, hit like and subscribe and drop a comment. What's your biggest challenge learning machine learning right now? Let's grow together. See you guys in the next video.